Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, so I'm totally driving and putting in another vlog. Totally paying attention. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the road. But yeah, it's totally like distracting, kind of. Whatever. At least I put gas in my car, unlike some people. I had an incident today. I was doing my drawer. I was ready. I was supposed to leave early, and I went out to put the drawer back in, and then I would just finish, counting the deposit after, the drawer was already in there and they were all set, so they wouldn't just have one drawer. And I look, and there's a guy waiting there, so I give him his coffee, ring him out, and then he looks at me and he just tells me in the most solemn tone, "I think my truck just died." And I was like, oh. That's my only response. I didn't really know what else to say. And then he's just like, the gas station was my next stop. And I was like, maybe it should have been your first stop. Let's see. Coffee, gas. Your priorities are a little, messed up, buddy. You really need that coffee before you put gas in your car. And you're looking at, I might run out of gas in the drive-thru, but I really should risk it and get a coffee first, because at least I'll be caffeinated while I'm pushing my car through the drive-thru. So, I just stare at him because I'm just like, I'm cars. I don't know. And he tries to get out of his car, and literally, it's a truck, so it's huge. And it's just like his car door is just slamming against the drive-thru. He can't physically get out of his car through the driver's side door. So I'm just looking at him dude, you have to push this. I'm just helpless, and then there's a line building behind him, and I can't communicate with those people and be like, SOS. So I tell Tiff, and she runs outside. She goes to help him. So she's standing at the back of this guy's truck, and he's just looking at her. And I'm like, okay, so little girl's going to push this giant truck that's too big to open your door, give you enough space to open your door. He's expecting her to push his truck outside the drive-thru. He's just staring at her. I'm like, dude, you have to get out of your car and help her. So finally he crawls, haunches over his center console thing and goes over to the passenger side and gets out of that side. And because there's more room on that side. So I'm like, okay, good, there you go. That's good thinking. I didn't have to tell you that. Had I been there, I would have told you to put gas in your car before we went to the drive-thru, but, be that as it may, Captain Hindsight, woohoo! So he gets out to push, and by this time, now that there's two people, behind this truck, the guy behind him gets out to help, and I'm like, oh, thank God. So they're pushing this thing out of the drive-thru, and, my drive-thru's all backed up, whatever, and I'm just sitting there laughing, because this is not the first time this has happened. This is the second time in 8 or 9, I'm not entirely sure, years that I've been at this particular place. This is the second time that somebody was like, I am below E. I don't remember the last time I got gas. I really need a coffee though. I need it more than I need gas. So I'm gonna get a coffee, and I'm gonna go through the drive-thru. So it's gonna be quick, right? because there's no waiting involved in a drive-thru. So yeah, this is the second time that somebody needed to get pushed out of this drive-thru. So this is just a lesson to anybody: prioritize. If you're running low on gas, get gas first. Even if you're addicted to caffeine, get gas first. If there happens to be a coffee place at the gas station, get a coffee there. All right, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.